Hello, in this video I'm going to give you an overview about Advaita Vedanta and how you can witness and experience the consciousness within you. If you are a spiritual person who have come across the term Advaita Vedanta, you would have heard of Aham Brahmasmi or TATVAMASI, which means you are that. It's in you. So let's get started. We get started from the first point, which says the five senses are your inputs to your brain, which is what you watch, what you smell, what you taste, what you hear, and what you touch. Those are the inputs to your mind. Now, once the inputs are done, there are a lot of value systems and beliefs which gets built in you from your childhood. And that forms I am so and so. It is formed in your brain and that defines who you are, your status, your religion, your caste, your creed, your what is defining you is defined through the values and beliefs inside you, which you have acquired through various means from your family, from your education, from your rituals, religion, or any other ways. And that's how you define yourself. If I may, the values is something, if the things go wrong outside in the society and you feel disturbed, then that's your value because you're not able to take it. That's defining who you are. Okay? I hope the first point around the senses and the second point around the values is clear. Now coming quickly to the point number 3. Knowing how all this is built to show you the world. So all the values and your senses have defined you to see the world. That's the reason what you see is totally different from what the person beside you sees the world as. You see, I see what is inside me. Remember that. That's not the reality, but it's very limited to your senses and values. So we are halfway through. Let's move to the next point, number 4. Now that you understand that you are limited by your values and your senses, you would feel an urge to unlearn it so that you learn something better and see the world a bit more wider and open. So for that, you set yourself some boundaries and self-reflect on things so that you know your strengths and your weaknesses. And you start working on your weakness or the things that bother you, find a better perspective of it so that your brain gets stronger and you get a bit more higher on your perspective. That brings us to point number 5. So as soon as you unlearn and set boundaries and take the accountability, you start not only defining your mind but also your body. You make sure you give it right nutrients, because if the body is not set right, all this philosophy doesn't matter at all, because your body has to be in right condition to accept the higher perspectives. And your heart, regarding the love perspectives, you need to read around these and know the better perspective instead of what was being told in your family, friends, or your college. No, go beyond it. And once you start getting a bit more higher perspective, you'll become more calmer, peaceful within you, because now you understand that what your brain was is it's not a sink or a bin, but much calmer place to be. Then comes the opportunity, the same opportunity which you had by revisiting spiritual places, holidays, and performing rituals. You had the similar kind of consciousness being witnessed and experienced at these places. Can we have it anytime and anywhere? That was what is being told in our Vedanta, that yes, you can have it anytime and anywhere. You can taste the sweetness You are the sweetness. So let's see the final point about, now you know that the five senses, which were the five inputs for you, you can quiet that. Okay? Because they are not the final truth. They were just being inputted into you since childhood. Then the values. Values as well. You can definitely unlearn the things which are not needed anymore. And quiet the past. Can you do that just for 10 minutes every day? That's when you experience the consciousness around you is actually inside you as well, and you tap into that consciousness and experience. You indulge in it, you experience it, you bask in it, you enjoy it, and that gives you satisfaction, happiness, contentment, and a life changing experience which you would not want to get out of. So that's about Advaita Vedanta, Tatvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi. Yes, you are that.